Hey guys, welcome to today's YouTube video. I'm going to be posting a lot of videos on YouTube, so you may want to subscribe, follow the movement. I'm going to be uploading a lot of information, a lot of things that I feel is useful to talk about. Very short 3-5 minute clips that I'm going to be posting. Now in today's video, what I want to talk about is the general life cycle of a CENIQA student and what to expect when you become a CENIQA student. Or maybe you're already a CENIQA student and you might be finding yourself in one of these certain stages in the cycle and where to expect where to go next. So starting off, what I'll say is there will be 3 types of people that would be joining CENIQA and being a CENIQA member. The first being an absolute beginner, maybe someone who's had no experience, no exposure whatsoever to the financial markets. They've not looked at any charts. They're not even familiar with how it all works. Now, this is a very, very unfortunate situation to be in, to be very honest with you. No one in this day and age, in 2021, coming into 2022, no one should be in a situation where they're completely oblivious of the financial markets, completely oblivious. You don't know what is a stock. You don't know what anything is. That is really bad. That is really, really bad. And if that's a situation that you're in, you definitely should be changing that, especially coming from the UK, coming from the Western world. This is now an industry that's so deeply embedded in everything that we do. You should you should know how to take advantage of the financial system. You should be able to make it work in your favor. For example, when I was in Africa, a few months back, early this year, I was on a public transport in Africa, in a suburb, in one of the jungles, and believe me, I was on a public transport. I was sitting behind a little girl, and she was on her phone, and she was looking on Quora, some of these websites, Quora, like how-to websites, question websites, and she was actually searching how to trade Forex. Like, if people in Africa, in a jungle, in a suburb, in a village, are looking into this, we in the UK, in the West, we should know how to trade, we should know how to analyze, we should know how to invest inside out. So if you're someone that has no experience, no knowledge, no exposure whatsoever, that's something you really should change. It's very, very bad. Like, you should definitely know how, or at least where to be putting your money, rather than just leaving your money in a bank account where it's doing absolutely nothing. Inflation is through the roof. You may have noticed prices are so high. Petrol prices are up, car prices are up, rents are up, everything is up. This is inflation. So the amount of money we have, the amount of power it has, purchasing power, is less. So what you could buy with £1,000 last year, this time last year, it's less. So keeping your money in the bank is not good enough, because when you keep your money in the bank, it just becomes weaker and weaker and weaker. Your money should be working for you, whether it's growing by 2%, 3%, 5% a month, every couple of months, that's perfect. Keeping your money in the bank, if they're promising you 1% a year on the savings, but the inflation is 6%, you're minus. Your account is just going minus. No one just keeps their money stagnant. Everyone is working, everyone's putting their money in different avenues, whether it's a real estate, whether it's stocks, whether it's crypto, whether it's Forex, whether it's this, whether it's NFTs, whether it's paintings. There's so many different avenues. But you need to be doing something with your finances. That's a given, especially if you want to be successful. The second type of client is someone who understands this. They know that they should be doing something, but they're not sure what the successful thing is. They're not sure where to be putting their money. They're looking at this, they're looking at that. They're a bit confused. Maybe they don't know really how to analyze the charts. Maybe they're on the right path. They know what to look for, but they don't really know how to find the right opportunity, something which isn't going to go down in value, but rather they're getting into things randomly. They're just jumping into things randomly. This is, I would say, an intermediate client. It's good that you're trying, it's good that you're looking, maybe have a few accounts open, but you need to know what you're doing. You need to be educating yourself how to read the charts. You need to understand risk management. Okay, I'm gonna put this amount into here. I'm gonna put this amount into here. If this one doesn't do well, as long as this one does well and this one does well, if this one here doesn't do well, everything is balancing out. Overall, I'm moving forward. Okay, and then thirdly, I would say as an advanced client, an advanced CENIQA user is someone who is already trading, who knows how to trade, he knows how to set up the right platforms, etc. He's investing in different avenues. He just wants someone to support, and he wants to join a community of successful people so they can work together and build their way up, bounce off each other, ask questions, etc. Excellent stuff. All three people are welcome to CENIQA, and again, we are able to support each individual, bring them up, supporting week after week, improving yourself. Now, starting off as a CENIQA client, you may be going through the stage where you're firstly learning. Learning is very important. This is the foundation of everything. You need to know what is what, how to read the charts. You need to know how to read the charts correctly. Don't just look at the lines and think of it as a puzzle. You need to really know what is going on the charts. You need to know, for example, what is the risk? You need to always remember the risk involved so you can hedge, you can offset the risk. When you make profit, for example, on one avenue, when you make profit, for example, in Forex, what happens after that? What happens after that? That profit should then have a plan. That plan is what's called like an exit strategy or a safe haven asset. What I tell a lot of my clients who are now trading live, trade Forex as your daily income, and then at the end of the month, the profit you've made, you want to put this profit aside into something else, which is a more longer term asset. Whether it's stocks can grow very nicely over time. Whether it's crypto is very risky, but there is some good benefits in crypto where you can store your money and stake it and get a return monthly or yearly, etc. So these are all things that are mentioned in the online course. Now, as a CENIQA member, what you'll be starting off with is firstly building your knowledge. The second stage will be putting it into practice on the charts. You're not going to start off trading a live account. You should start off with a fake account, fake money on a real market. That's called a demo account. That's where you can practice. You can afford to make silly mistakes like pressing the wrong button or pressing a higher trade size by accident. You don't want to be doing this with real money. Once you've done a few weeks of trading on a demo account, then you can go on to the live account. When you start trading on a live account, that's when you're going to start off small. You're going to start off with a 0.01 lot size. You're making a few pennies here and there, that's fine, but you're trying to build your consistency now. You're trying to build your experience. You're trying to understand different market moves in different market conditions, okay? And then as you're getting more confident, more consistent, you can increase your size. So as your experience increases, your lot size increases. Now what you may find, and I'll be really honest with you, what you may find, you may be going through a losing streak. You may start losing profit. This is where it's going to challenge you. It's going to challenge your discipline. Are you going to stick to the plan? Are you going to stay disciplined? Are you going to focus on your psychology? Keep repeating. You might just be in a down period of the market. And once the market reverses, you might notice, okay, after this market reverses, I'm going to have 2, 3, 4 months of solid profiting months. But if you gave up on month one, or if you started to lose your psychology and started trading erratically without a plan, trading too big, and you've blown your account, once it comes to the good months, month 2, 3, 4, you're out of the game. And that's unfortunate. So this is one thing that you should keep aware of. Make sure you always keep in line with your psychology, your risk management. And this is one module I'm going to be updating really soon. I'm going to be talking about risk management in more depth, talking about losing streaks, losing months, how to manage losses, how to stay in the game, how to stay motivated. So when the market does become in a stable situation, you're going to still be there to reap the rewards, and you could reap the rewards tenfold the profit. We've had a couple of good months since June. We've had a couple good months. Coming now into November, December, it's really tough. we're not hitting the profits that we usually hit, but we have to stay calm, stay cool, do what we do, and just keep it moving. Who knows, by January, we might have a clean fold. January, February, April, May, we might have a clean fold, 500 pip month, 500 pip month, 500 pip month. If you get taken out in December and you miss out on that, that's gonna be such a shame. This is where trading becomes really difficult. It's staying in the game, staying calm, psychology, trading plan, risk management. Everything has to be managed correctly. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. You have to be in it for the long run. And like I said, as long as you know what you're doing and you have access to me, guys, always have access to me. If you're always asking me questions, the most successful students are those that are always asking me questions day in, day out. Hey Omar, how about this? How about that? Show me charts, show me charts. I'll reply to you. I trade every single day. I'm always looking at the charts. You're not bothering anyone. So feel free to get in touch. But yeah, that was my video today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to be doing more videos. I'm going to be uploading more blogs and posts, small snippets. But stay tuned, subscribe. If you've got any questions, feel free, hit me up on Snapchat. Snapchat is our main mode of communication. But if you want any questions, feel free, hit me up.